Well, I've told you, thank you. I've told you why I love my job is because I get to talk to people who are doing great things, man. You see, I'm surrounded by all these awards. Well, for one thing here's an award for Master of the Year given to the person who won it. And I'm going to be introducing him soon. This was from the European Business Assembly. Show some love, man. Show some love, man. This one in Nairobi, Shelter Afrique Award for the best low-income, affordable residential developer in Africa. In Africa. All right. There's more to come. There's a local award here. This local award was giving as to the Residential Developer of the Year 2010 for mass housing. It goes to, I'm going to be talking to him very, very shortly. And this is not all the awards. I just said, Charlie, we did Mami 4 per wine, mean to me 1,000 awards, so Mami 4 per. So, this is the Crown Quality Awards from the UK, and this is going all to this gentleman who is the founder and CEO of one of the most respected real estate development agencies in Ghana. Show some love for Blue Rose and Mr. Ebo Acquah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, man. It's an honor to be sitting here across a great man like you.
I'm also humble.
But you've done well, though.
We thank God.
And as I said, I saw all that was a master with them before per wine. 1,000 they mean to me. But the best part of your story is how you started.
Yes.
You were a gardener.
Yes. Once a gardener.
Once a gardener.
Always a gardener.
Always a gardener.
Yeah.
Let me get a bit about your initial beginnings.
Yeah, I attended Acquah Secondary School for a year. Then I moved to Odan Secondary School to continue up to sixth form. I finished sixth form 1987.
1987.
Then when you finish sixth form, you do your national service. So I did my national service at Fish Farming Unit of Ministry of Agric for a year. And straight from that, I started decorating my compound, my surrounding around. That was my sister's house. I was staying with my sister. So people who came there saw it and they were pleased with it.
Oh, so you did the sort of like
the gardening
and everything?
Yeah.
For your sister?
Yes. So my sister had a small hairdressing salon there. So people were coming there and they saw the garden and they were pleased with it.
Wow.
So they asked, oh, Sister Miriam, who did the garden? And so my junior brother. So they will call me, oh, can you do my garden?
Yeah.
So I started doing the garden just after sixth form as a hobby. But I love flowers, so I was doing it and I was doing it well. I was not doing it just because of the money, but
you loved it. You had a passion for it.
Yeah, I have the passion for it. So I was doing it, and once I do it and it comes out well, I'm happy. So the offer keep coming and the cash too keep coming.
Wow, it's amazing what happens when you just follow your passion.
Yeah.
Wow. But
so I was doing the garden, and day in day out, people come, Ebo BM garden, mommy, Ebo BM garden.
Wow.
So I keep going. So I saw that I also love it, but actually, friends didn't like it because of course, garden boy. You see, people didn't like it, but I love what I was doing because garden comes with debt. So sometimes they see you dirty, and I walk from Achimota to La Paz to Tantra Hills to Dome, all by foot.
Really?
Yeah. I did most of the houses from La Paz, Tantra Hills, most places.
So you foot there, go and do the garden?
You go and do the garden. I come home very dirty, then I pass through a corner, go and wash down. I was not doing it just I was desperate or something, but
you loved it.
I love it, so I was doing it. And so I decided that I will come out with a flower shop. So I started my first flower shop at Achimota New Plant Station, where that collapse may come. No, I lived in that land for 10 years.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So you had a flower shop there?
I have a flower shop there. Then I also opened another one at Achimota, close to the overhead. Then I did two at Dansuma, one at where the Vodafone have the office now, and one at Dansuma roundabout. So I had 4. So I was just training the boys, doing garden, Dansuma, Achimota, La Paz, everywhere. So I did it for a number of years, and I was happy. And I trained a lot of guys. I designed so many flower pots. Most of the flower pots in town are my design.
And how was the transition from doing garden, landscaping, and then getting into real estate?
So
when was that?
once I was at ACP, I saw that the houses are mostly acquired by foreigners because the price were a bit higher than the average Ghanaian. Then I also, I started seeing how best I can also help the average Ghanaian to own a house.
Wow.
So somebody introduced me, one of my staff introduced me to Acquah, that they have some land. I went, and the first time I went, the land was 150 cedis. Then it would be about 15 Ghana. They showed me 12 plots, and I said, I'm buying all the 12 plots. Then I have money to just pay for one, but I said I'm buying the 12 plots. So I paid what I have as a deposit.
And then you got your 12 plots.
Then they started working on it. And there are a few friends, I told them about it, they were interested. So I gave them some of the plots. So I was still doing the landscaping. Then I kept buying the plots. Then a time came that people wanted to encroach on some of the plots. So I decided, okay, I want to put something on to secure the land.
Yeah.
So I started 2 3-bedroom houses that, after all, I can give it to even my children. So when I got to a point, I was a bit broke. So I decided, okay, I'll put it up for sale. It took me 4 years and nobody was coming to buy it. Because then nobody liked Acquah.
Yeah.
So people will come and see, also come and do. So the first one went. And the second one, 2 people came at the same time that they wanted. So I gave it to one, and the third person, I told him that, just give me a few months, I'll get you another house.
Wow.
Because I had the plot.
Yeah.
So I started developing on the other plots. And I made sure that the third person, in order for him to understand me, I added some additions to it. So when he came and saw it, he was so pleased. Apparently, he has paid me all the money. He was in Acquah, so he has paid the money. So he came and he was pleased. So he brought a friend. And I did it for the friend. Wow. So they kept coming. So I was also doing it. Then I was also doing the rest in the landscaping.
Wow.
So I never planned going to Essex.
It just happened.
It just happened.
This is a fantastic story. Wow. Starting with just the gardening, doing landscaping, then clients, and then you were just going to build to protect your land.
Yes.
And then it ended up into a really, and now he's about 800 units. So, show some love, man. Over 800 units of affordable housing.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Wow.
So when we started, the people who come to us, somebody will come, I have 10,000. That's 100 million. We make sure that we do something to suit him.
Yeah.
So we're servicing people who are security people in the companies, the drivers. We make sure that anybody who comes to us have a house.
Wow.
So that was our passion, is to give quality housing to Ghanaians.
So Blue Rose, do you still do the landscaping, or now focusing on the housing, or you do both?
The landscaping has gone down. We still do a few of the major roads when they happen, because some of the companies like Sonitra, because we work very well with them, they are always happy with us. Anytime there's a job, they just call, Mr. Acquah, can you come and do this? I quite remember there was one of the project manager of Consortium Pioneer. One day he called me, he asked me, your workers, are they Ghanaians? I said, yes, they are Ghanaians. Your workers are always working when you are not there. But we send 2 Ghanaians to site. We have to give them one expatriate to supervise them.
Wow.
Because I let them know that it's not about me, it's about them. So it's like a family. So our workers, they also understand the culture. So that has been one of our secrets. They understand the culture and they have the right attitude.
That's amazing.
So I have people who have worked 20 years, some 14 years, some 50 years. Once I start working with them, they forever want to work with me.
Because you're a good man, you have a good heart. Oh, that's really, really amazing. And your family, you are married with children?
Yeah, I'm married. Yeah. I have a wife and 4 boys.
4 boys?
4 boys, 1 girl.
Okay.
The first boy is in Acquah University.
Okay.
He's going for the 3rd year. The second boy just finished Augustine's. The third boy just did the JSS exams. and Junior is also in second year in JSS.
Okay.
And my little girl, Sweetie, is also 10 years, and it's a big girl.
Wow.
No, he take care of me. No, he's 10, but you know, he knows
Everything.
how to cook every food. He knows how to take care of daddy.
Who's the wife?
Oh, I'm married to Angela. My wife is Angela Acquah.
Okay.
And you know, there's a little story about how I got married. Here I am. I didn't have anything. I was just living in a single room of my sister. And I said, I love you. And I want to marry you. And I didn't have anything. But thank God he accepted my proposal.
Wow.
We got married. We were in the single room. We gave birth to our first son in the single room.
Really?
The second son in the single room. I mean a single room, not chamber and hall. A single room.
Single?
Yeah. Then, no, I said, you wait. From here, we'll move to our own house. But he knows that the guy don't have anything.
Yeah.
I bought the material of my wedding suit Wednesday to our wedding, which was Saturday. I went to Tudu. I went to a shop. I bought the material. There was a tailor. I met a tailor at the shop. Then I said, my wedding suit. So I can sew it for you. So he measured me at the Tudu shop. Then he directed me somewhere Kadeshi that meet me Friday evening and come for your suit.
So you put the suit on Friday evening?
Yes, I picked the suit the Friday. And I didn't know him anywhere. So assuming the Friday evening.
If he wasn't there,
he wasn't there. He get it. I got there and I got my suit. I, fit it Friday evening. And here I am with my suit.
Getting ready for marriage?
Yeah, getting ready for marriage.
Wow.
So.
All right, beautiful stuff. Angela, no foresight.
Oh, no, foresight.
One day, I'm going to
be. I know bank on wire, me.
Just a laugh for Angela, man. Oh, so we have a very fascinating story, It's very, very inspiring, And I wanted Ghanaians to at least appreciate that you can follow your passion very, very well, regardless of what you're doing, and get somewhere as you have done with all these international awards. We want to say congratulations.
Thank you.
Anyway, so before you go, your housing, are they some available now? I know many people are watching now who are like,
no, we always build because we know the customers will come. Okay. So we are always building, and as I'm speaking, we have a lot of houses available, starting from 50,000 Ghana upwards.
Really? 50,000 Ghana?
Yes, it's the most affordable in the whole of Africa.
Wow.
Yeah.
And by the way, he won an award for that, for building affordable housing in Africa.
And the quality too is very
good quality. Mr. Acquah, is there a number you can give us right now for people who are watching who...
Okay, you can visit our website at www.brewroadslimited.com. You can also contact us by our number 0302 862011 or 862012. We have office at North Connection, close to Assemblies of God. We have another office at Kaswa CP. We have office. You can also go to website. Any information you want, you can get. You send us a mail straight away. We can even come to your bedroom to send your letter to you. We are always ready to give you a house. You can come today, pay today, and you have your house. You can also take the houses from most of the banks, especially HFC Bank and Ghana Home Loan. When you go there are mortgages available to you. And lastly, let me tell you this. Ghanaians are afraid of mortgage. Let me tell you one thing. Mortgage is like paying rent. Mortgage is like paying rent. I say that paying rent is like a slavery. Because if you pay a rent, you go for a loan, you pay 2 years, you go for another loan. What about going for a loan to own your own house?
Yes, and then you own it.
You own it for the rest of your life. Yeah. So I will encourage a lot of Ghanaians that they should take up the mortgages, and they are good and they are there for them.
Fantastic. Show some love, man. And it's affordable. It's affordable. Go and get one, come and call me and tell me you are. Massa, thank you much. Let me shout. Quiet. All right. Folks, stick around, man. We'll be right back.